So starting from this side, I have 2 magazines for my pistol. These are back and forth, super awesome. Had to get them myself. No, I'm kidding. Next, flashlight. This one is one of the more high-end ones, but I invested in it mainly because it's super bright. It also goes really far. I can light up a room with it. It's exactly what I need, especially if I'm trying to look and like search for something, including people. Next, I have my radio. Everything is Bluetooth, so although I have it in this pocket here, it connects Bluetooth to my radio up here. So I can talk here and it transmits through this. Oops. All right, next we have my taser. I'm sure many of y'all have seen our tasers before, but they look like this. They turn on like this and they change. And it depends on how far the person is. We get it updated every once in a while. We have to be trained in this as well. We are not allowed to use it if we are not trained in it. We can't point it at people because it's use of force, right? We tend to use this as a less lethal option when things can be lethal. So like how I was telling you guys earlier, if someone has a knife and they're coming at you, they're about to try to stab me with it, I can either use a gun if I think that they're going to try to kill me, or I could try to use my taser first before I even get to that point, before it becomes lethal. I can use my taser, hopefully they go down, and I can take care and manage the situation from there without even having to go to lethal force. So it's one of our less lethal force options. Next, I have a tourniquet. This is for not myself, but also others. If someone is shot on their extremities of their limbs, so as long as it's like I can cut off the circulation to an arm or a leg, it has to be an extremity. I can use a tourniquet for that. Next is my body camera. Every officer keeps it in a different place. Most of us just keep it somewhere along our vest. Handcuff key here. It's pink because I like pink. This I use as like an extra light. I'll use it for when I'm doing HGN for a DUI investigation. I have people look at the light and I have to follow a specific type of, it's not really a test, but a horizontal gaze, it's a test. Horizontal gaze nystagmus test. And I check people's eyes with that light. Then I have my scissors here. This is for cutting off clothes. And why that's important is if someone is bleeding profusely from within their clothes and I need to put a bandage on it, I need to get that clothes off so that I can issue proper treatment. If I am not able to offer proper treatment with the clothes already on, scissors come out. What else? Pens, obviously, kind of need those. My keys. These are NAU specific keys. I have to check it out every morning or every time I come in. I don't get to keep them. They're very expensive and also very important. So I can't lose them either. Next is my pistol, my weapon, my main weapon here. I won't take it out because that's a use of force in itself. But this is only used for deadly force. If the only way I can use it is if I am in imminent physical danger, like I'm about to die or someone else is about to die. I can use it to protect someone else or myself only in very dangerous situations. Otherwise, I can use it as a sign of force. If I take it out of its holster, it's already a use of force. So someone would have to be an immediate threat to me for me to even bring it out. Otherwise, it cannot come out. In my pocket here, car keys. I keep it in here because I'll like run around, jump around, and things fall out of my pocket. So I gotta keep it somewhere. My ID gets me in the places I need to, as well as some Narcan. That is specific. We need to be trained for it as well, but anyone can be trained to use Narcan. And this is for opioid overdoses. It cuts off the receptors and gets that person awake at least long enough to prevent the opioids from staying in their systems and preventing death as well. A bunch of, what are these called? Gloves, because I need them all the time. Next is pepper spray, which is another less lethal force. I got pepper sprayed myself. We have to when we go through the academy. We need to be tased too. So I've experienced what it feels like to be tased as well as pepper sprayed, and I hate it. So although I got pepper sprayed, yeah, it hurt. My eyes were puffy, and it lasted like 2 weeks because it gets stuck in your hair. And when you shower, it reactivates the pepper. So you start feeling that same pain all over again. It burns your skin, your eyes, your nose, your mouth. Yeah. So I tend to not use it, but if I need to, it's a dangerous situation. I'd rather use this before I use a gun. That's the point of the less lethal weapons, right? So a lot of us will use less lethal forms of force before we even attempt to go for a lethal option. And that's because what we should do as humans, but also because it's what we're trained to do as officers. What else do I have on me? I have a Pocket Arizona revised statute book. So the laws that I enforce in a pocketbook. Of course, it's online as well, so I can use my phone, but I keep the hard copy. I recently got it because I need it to check to make sure, like, say it's a crime that has very specific things I need to hit. For harassment, someone needs to feel annoyed or humiliated or mentally disturbed. There's more, but they have to feel those things, otherwise it doesn't match that crime. And that's a very detailed thing, right? So that's why I keep that pocketbook with me. Cool. What else? Phone's in here. My vest itself is part of my equipment. I thankfully am issued my vest through my department.
How much weight you are carrying?
Huh?
How much weight you are carrying there?
Ooh.
Total.
Last time I weighed myself, this is like an extra 15 pounds. But I adjusted things, so it could be less, could be more.
Okay.
I can't give you a valid whole answer, but last time I checked with the weights in here already, as well as everything on it, it was about 15. It could be less now. Like I said, this is everything connected to my ear, so I can hear what's happening in the radio without other people hearing that too. Say someone has a warrant or something, I want to hear it. I don't want them to hear it. So I put it in my ear like that. Patches. Yep, this is our specific one for breast cancer awareness. It's pink, my favorite. Yeah, and then because it's breast cancer awareness month, I have pink patches as well as back here. Otherwise, it's either silver for nighttime or yellow for daytime. And then here's the most important part, our badge. It tells people that we are a police officer. If someone is not able to see, but they can feel, if they can't hear or see and they can feel, they can check this. What we're taught to do is if someone is like not able to tell who I am and I'm asking them questions and they're scared, I can have them touch my badge here and be able to realize it's police. It says right up here, police. Right. So they're able to check that. Yeah. So I think that's the majority of it. I'm wearing winter boots today. I totally expected there to be more snow. This is issued. Shirts issued. Hair's got to be up and out of the way for females. Males too. I think that's it. I think that's the majority of my things.
Cuffs.
Oh.
Do you have cuffs?
Yep. My cuffs are back here. I totally forgot about it. Cuffs are back here. They're quick access for me because if I'm like trying to get someone in cuffs, it's like right away. So that's back here. I totally forgot about that. Thanks for reminding me. I have a window breaker and seatbelt cutter here.
Okay.
Yeah. It's super cute. Looks like a flashlight. What else? I have my cards as well as like order of protection, injunction against harassment cards, a notepad in here, and then a cheat sheet for myself because sometimes I need a cheat sheet. Yeah. I think that's everything. Yeah, I totally forgot about how did an officer forget about her handcuffs? Yes, Ula.
Okay.
Yeah.